All right, fellas, if you are a man and you are over 30 and you are struggling to build muscle and get shredded naturally, I need you to listen up. Today, I'm going to be breaking down 6 of the best bodybuilding supplements. I do bodybuilding because it's fitness supplements, but these are the top 6 that actually move that needle, okay? Right in front of me, I have my notes just to make sure I don't leave anything out and I'm giving to you everything that you need to know, because I know for sure that we walk around, we think that there are magical powders out there at GNC or online or on Instagram from your favorite influencer, the secret formulas. But these right here, these 6 supplements that I'm going to break down are the science-based, time-tested supplements that help you recover faster, help you perform better, and help you stay lean year round. If you have been following me for a while, you've seen all the videos on the channel. If you haven't, let me explain something to you. I am a competitive men's physique bodybuilder. I go here because people hate when you say you're a competitive bodybuilder if you do men's physique. It's crazy, but I am a competitive bodybuilder, men's physique bodybuilder. I have been competing since 2014, have been consistent since 2018, a few wins, a few losses that comes with the territory, but I've been doing this, all right? So I can speak to the supplements, and these are the ones that I use, all right? These are supplements I use and I believe in, and I'm 35. So I'm here to tell you that you can get it done, fellas over 30. I know you're struggling, but you can get it done. Now, without rambling, let's just get right into it. You guys know I like to talk to you guys straight up, no cuts. So let's just break it down. I'm going to tell you why supplements even matter, all right? So here's the truth. Supplements don't replace a solid diet or consistent training. Don't get that confused. They don't replace it. But when you've got those two dialed in, when you got your diet on point and your training on point, the right supplements can actually help take your results from pretty good to holy crap. Like, you look in the mirror and then mind blown, all right? This, no lie, all right? Let me mute this. All right, so we all know, if you don't know, I'm not going to say we all know. You hear it because you probably don't know. But once you turn 30 years old, your metabolism starts to slow down about 2 to 3%. And so per decade, you're losing 3% of your metabolism, the pace of it, all right? Slow and fast. We want a fast metabolism, and the older we get, it slows down. Also, when you turn 30, your testosterone starts to dip. And then also, with those two things in place, with your metabolism slowed up and your testosterone at an all-time low, probably not all-time low, but lower, your recovery gets tougher. All right, so the goal here isn't magic, it's optimization. Okay, you're giving your body the extra support it needs to perform just like it did back when you were in your 20s. So that's the purpose of certain supplements, to help your body function how it's supposed to. So let's start with number 1, the king of the muscle building supplements. I'm going to say protein powder, but I'm going to say whey protein. I personally stopped using whey protein recently, probably not recently, like over the last year, simply because lactose intolerant. So I tend to move towards the whole food proteins. Sometimes I do the vegan, but whey protein, for a lot of you folks out there, whey protein is hands down the most researched supplement in bodybuilding history. It's fast digesting, high in leucine, and perfect for muscle repair after your workouts. Okay, when you train, you're literally tearing down your muscle fibers. The whey protein is what helps rebuild them faster and keeps you in that positive nitrogen balance so your body grows instead of breaking down. Okay, studies show that men who use the whey protein post-workout actually gain 8% more lean muscle on average than those who don't. All right, that's studies. The stats are there, okay? Now, here's a little tip for you. Use whey isolate if you're cutting. So whey isolate is going to be lower in fat, and it's also going to be lower in carbs. You want to use that if you are cutting. This is what I want you to do, right? I really don't want you using milk, but if you just have to, I want you using like some almond milk, some soy milk, even some oat milk, but you really want to be blending that thing up with water. I steer away from dairy when I am cutting, but some people don't. So if you decide to continue to use dairy, use almond milk. It might not be dairy to a lot of you folks because it's fake milk, fake almond, whatever, right? There's a lot of crap behind there. The hippie milk, right? Shout out Beast Mode. But yeah, blend up your protein, your whey isolate with water, and drink that after your workout, and it's going to help kickstart that recovery. All right, so number 2. Let me stop rambling. I tend to ramble. Number 2. These are in order on the most effective to the least, but the 6 are the best. Number 2 is going to be your creatine monohydrate. So that is the GOAT. All right. It's naturally found in your muscles. So it's going to help produce that ATP. That's your body's short-term energy source. All right. So the more ATP that you have, the more reps, the more strength, and the more growth. Again, it is naturally produced in the body. Now, even better, this creatine that you take, the creatine monohydrate, which is normally a powder, but you also can get liquid form. This is going to help your muscles hold on to the water. It's going to give you that fuller, more defined look when you are lean. So a lot of folks tend to try to correlate your creatine usage with your water weight when you're trying to lose weight, saying I'm holding on to all this water. Well, creatine is helping you hold on to the good water, helping you hold on to the water inside of your muscles. Again, helping you become fuller. In fact, over 700 studies have proven that creatine's benefits for strength, power, and lean mass have been proven. All right. 700 studies have already proven this. You do not have to guess. You do not have to think whether it works or not works. 700 studies already proven that creatine is one of the ones. All right. So strength, power, and lean mass, it does it all for you. Now, here's a tip. I want you to take these 5 grams of creatine daily, just 5 grams. You can start there. 5 grams daily, every single day, even on your rest days. Take the creatine on your rest days. Don't overthink the timing. Just be consistent. You can take it first thing in the morning. You can take it before bed. I like to take mine around my workout, so I take it pre-workout. And if I want to take an extra 5, I take it post-workout. But to start, 5 grams per day. You'll notice strength gains within 2 to 3 weeks. All right? The studies are there. Number 3. This one's going to shock a lot of you. Number 3, caffeine. All right? Caffeine isn't just for waking up. It's one of the most effective fat-burning supplements on the earth. One of the most effective fat-burning, all right? It increases your adrenaline. It boosts your focus. It raises your metabolic rate up to about 11% for 3 hours after consumption, all right? So take the caffeine. It's going to boost that metabolic rate 11%, all right? This means you will burn more calories, even while just chilling at your desk, sitting down watching TV, laying in the bed, whatever you're doing. All right, you shouldn't be laying in the bed if you're drinking caffeine. It doesn't work. All right, because it's going to wake you up. Caffeine is going to wake you up. Again, it's going to help boost that focus. But here's a tip for you: 150 to 250 milligrams of caffeine before your workout. All right. We call it a pre-workout, but you don't have to buy a pre-workout product. You can just drink coffee or take a caffeine capsule, but you want 150 to 250 milligrams, and that's pretty much roughly 1 strong cup of coffee. Okay. Don't rely on it every single day. I can say that. Don't rely on it every single day because the tolerance does build up fast. But I do recommend if you got 7 days out of the week, well, you're probably training only 4 or 5 days, take it like twice a week, maybe 3 times, depending on what you need. Now, I also want you to cycle off maybe just 1 week every single month. It's going to keep that body sensitive to it. All right. So again, you don't want to build up that tolerance to the caffeine because it's not going to work. It's not going to be effective. So you do want to cycle off. All right. Moving along. We're on number 4. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I know this is beneficial. This type of information right here is what I've always sought on YouTube when I first started just watching videos and getting real dialed into fitness and bodybuilding and health. I love videos like this because it just gives you all the information you need right here. And again, you can take my word for it. I have all of the science here in front of me. I have all of the notes right here in front of me. Take my word for it, but I do want you to try these supplements out for yourself. Number 4, L-carnitine. This is slept on. All right. I need you to get L-carnitine. It is a game changer for fat loss and recovery. All right. It helps your body transport fatty acids into the mitochondria. Basically, it turns your stored fat into usable energy. That's the purpose of L-carnitine. I get asked that all the time. You turn your stored fat into usable energy. It's especially effective for men who train fasted or are just on a cutting phase. So when I'm getting dialed in, I love to get my L-carnitine in. And I say dialed in when I'm getting ready for a competition. It's super beneficial. There's research out there, all right? There's research out there that shows that the consistent usage of L-carnitine improves fat oxidation and reduces fatigue, especially during intense training. All right, so keep that in mind. It's already been proven that the L-carnitine improves fat oxidation and reduces fatigue. Fatigue meaning you are exhausted, you are tired when you're working out. You want to reduce that and you want to train longer. L-carnitine helps for that as well. Here's the tip. I want you to go with just 1 to 2 grams per day and take it with food. You might feel a little nausea or just drowsiness if you take it without food. So make sure you're taking it like with your pre-workout or you're taking it with your post-workout. I don't know why you would. I don't know. You take it out whenever you want to. I consume it before my workout. So pre-workout is when I'm taking my L-carnitine supplement. So that's recommended. Or when I'm doing cardio fasted in the morning. Love to do my cardio fasted in the morning. And that L-carnitine is going to help with that fat loss. All right, number 5. I know you guys are sleeping on this one. Number 5 is going to be fish oil, okay? Your omega-3 fatty acids are crucial for that joint health, inflammation control, and even testosterone production. Testosterone production, gents. Listen up. Fish oil. When you're cutting and training hard, inflammation can crush the recovery and the performance. So the fish oil is what's going to help you reduce all of that while also improving that insulin sensitivity, meaning your body stores less fat and builds more muscle. Less fat and builds more muscle. Who does not want that? Here's the tip for you. I want you to look for a fish oil that gives you at least 2 to 3 grams of combined EPA and DHA per day. Look all that up. Google that. EPA plus DHA. Google it. It's normally on the front label of the container of the fish oil when you go to the vitamin section in your grocery store or whatever store you decide to get your vitamins from. But you want to take that with your meals to improve absorption. All right. Daily. 2 to 3 grams daily. The last one I have for you, I hope you are still here. The last one I have for you, game changer. This is all time, no matter what. I don't care who you are. But let's keep it real. Most guys don't eat enough veggies. All right. They just don't. They don't eat enough veggies. For some reason, people hate vegetables, but that's another time. People don't eat enough veggies, especially my guys out there. So a high quality multivitamin, that's number 6, a multivitamin. A high quality multivitamin is going to help fill in those nutritional gaps that you have. It's going to keep the body running at 100%. You'll notice on the back of the labels, it's always listed with a bunch of different vitamins inside of that multivitamin. When you're cutting your calories down and you're trying to get lean, trying to get shredded, trying to get those muscles to define, you're automatically limiting those nutrients. So a multivitamin is going to be key. It's going to be ideal. I want you to focus on a men's formula style multivitamin. And this one right here is going to have higher dosages of zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D. Zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, the 3 crucial ones. These are all critical for testosterone, critical for recovery, and critical for those energy levels. Again, it's a men's formula. It's higher in those doses for those 3. Gotta have those. All right. So quick recap. Let's do a recap. We got 6 of them. We got whey protein, creatine, caffeine, L-carnitine, fish oil, and then we also have our multivitamin. Those are the 6. Remember, none of these works if your training and your diet sucks. But when you combine them with the proper nutrition, resistance training, with the proper sleep, and you have your supplements, then the magic starts to happen. All right. And if you're ready to stop all that guesswork, I know a lot of you just get confused with all this information. If you're tired of all that guesswork, I need you to click that first link in the description box. The first link right there. It is a free 5-day quick start. And I actually threw a bonus in there. It's actually 6 days. This right here is a program designed to jumpstart your fat loss, jumpstart your building muscle phase and just to set you up with a complete plan for the week. This is to show you how the training goes. And then after you're done with that, if you really want to take your physique to the next level, online coaching, one-on-one with me, I have a 30-day shred for you. All right. This is customizable specifically to you. So when you tap in with me, we'll go in there and we'll tweak everything from macros all the way down to the workouts. And you'll finally get that shredded physique that you're looking for. And you can still have cheat meals. And you can still eat the pizza and the burgers. But you have to have that structure. You have to have a right strategy. So hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Let me know if any of this helps you. I want you to try these supplements. Let me know how the supplements work for you. And I'm going to see you in the next one. I want you to stay consistent. I want you to stay disciplined. I'm going to catch you on the next one.